What is going on, guys? Nightmare here, bringing you some Battlefield 3 gameplay on the map Strike at Karkan. And the reason why I'm playing Strike at Karkan, well, obviously, besides the fact that it's an amazing map and is a lot better than some of the vanilla maps on Battlefield 3. And if you don't know what vanilla means, it means that they're just the generic maps that were put in the game to begin with. So anyway, let me get into this gameplay. This is actually the second time I'm doing this commentary. The first time I did it, I was actually a live commentary, and the reason why that didn't work out is because when I did the live commentary, my voice was like extremely, what's the word? Staticky. I have no idea why it was staticky in the first place, but that's just beyond me. So I'm just going to get into the subject I did get into in my live commentary. Well, I will in a second. This game I'm using the PKP. I was working on support and unlocking the PP19. That's why I was playing on Strike Karkan. I think right here I went to go mute somebody in my Xbox Live party because he was being extremely annoying. But that anyway. So this is a pretty good gameplay. I get a couple of good kills, I guess. Whatever. You guys aren't really here for gameplay. I mean, obviously. But let's get into the subject I was gonna get into earlier. Anyway, so about a week ago, I was playing Battlefield 3, and I turned my disc on to go and play it. And right when I got in the main menu, you know, when you usually pop up your hard drive or whatever it is that you continue to load every time you load up the game, it pops up, and it's like some error code pops up, I should say. Pops up, and it's like, your game files may be damaged and cannot be used. And I said, what the hell are you talking about? At that point, I was thinking, oh my god, I just lost all that I've worked for this entire time. And I was pretty pissed off. I mean, I think everyone who plays Battlefield 3 and is a high level, I mean, I wouldn't consider me an extremely high level, but I'm like a 37 at this time, and I'm sorry I just scratched my face right there because it was itchy as hell. I don't even think the microphone picked that up. But anyway, and if many of you guys may know, I'm a level 37, and having to restart from 1 would have sucked. Now, I went to go check my multiplayer stats after that, and I still had everything, and I was all good and dandy with that. Now, let me tell you a story about what happened in-game that made me want to try and fix this problem. Get knife, son. Bang! Sorry, anyway. So, we were playing on Sharky Peninsula, and, I went to go fly the helicopter, and I realized, because as many of you guys may know, if you're actually watching this, you're probably a Battlefield fan, that when you get this game, the controls are inverted. So like down is up and up is down, or in helicopter cases, if you hold down on the left analog stick, you'll lean forward, and if you hold up, you'll lean backwards. Now some people like that, I don't like that. Some people say it's realistic, I say, what the hell's the point in that? It makes the game way too freaking confusing. And I'm pretty used to it, considering I played Bad Company 2, Bad Company 1, and 1943, and they all did not have inverted controls. So that's why I changed mine. I changed mine in my options in the main menu. So, yeah, anyway. So, I went to go and take off in the helicopter, and, like, I flew, and I know you couldn't see what I just did with my hands right there, but I basically did a backflip into the mountain behind us. And that wasn't good. I was wondering what the hell's going on here. So I wait and spawn into the helicopter again, and I try the same thing, and I realize, why are my controls inverted? I thought it saved. So I went to my options in game, and I changed my options to inverted again, and I said, why? I mean, you all know why it happened. It's obviously because my game file was damaged, and I don't know why it was damaged. I've never had this problem happen to me in any other game, or anything for that matter. So, I called up EA. And that's not the only thing that was annoying. Sorry about, you know, rambling on and getting 50 different ways in this commentary, but that's not the only thing that happened. Every time from that point leading up, every time I turned the game on, and I went to go play, it'd be like, you've just unlocked your online pass. Thank you for downloading Back the Car Can. Thank you for this and this and this and this. You have to sit there and press A and 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 A. And it got really annoying every single time I tried to play the game. That's what happened. And not only that, is every time I went to go join a game, all my guns were reset. So at the beginning of the match, I had to sit there and change all my settings. Because usually I will change my primary from depending on which class I use. I will change my primary because I'm not a person to just sit and use the same gun over and over again. I like to adapt to the situation for one, and use other guns in a game, because I don't want to sit there and use the same gun for a good, like, I don't know, depending on how long a conquest match lasts, sometimes a half an hour maybe. I don't want to sit and use the same gun over and over again. That's boring. And I know a lot of people have like 3,000 kills at one gun, and then they have like 20 kills with the gun below it on their list and battle log, which I think is stupid. But that's just my opinion. If you guys do it, I don't really care. But that's just something I don't really like. Anyway, so I called the guy. I didn't call the guy. I went to EA.com and I went to their freaking, what is it, live chat, and I'm sitting on the line with this guy, and excuse me. I'm sitting on the line with this guy, and he's like, okay, how can I help you? I'm like, yes, my profile data seems to be damaged, or at least it's saying. So he's like, okay, you need to go in and clear out your system cache. So I go and do that. Obviously, I haven't contemplated doing it, but I didn't mind doing it. So I did that, and I said, and he's like, load up the game again. And I'm like, okay, that'd be pretty easy if it actually worked. So I load up the game again, and to my avail, it didn't work. So I'm like, that didn't work. And he's like, okay, we might need to go into bigger drasticer measures. I'm sorry for messing up so much in this commentary, but anyway, drasticer measures. So he's like, you need a USB drive, and at the time I didn't have one. So I said, okay, what if I use this cloud save thing? He's like, that would work. It'd just be much harder. And I said, whatever, let me just try this out. So I moved my save data and all that happy horse shit over to the cloud. And he's like, I'm like, okay, can I delete all the DLC now? Because he told me you need to delete all your DLC and all your updates and all this, and just save your profile data and your online passcode. So I was pretty pissed off because I had to download all those updates again, and it took long enough the first time. But anyway, so he's like, I'm like, okay, so if it saves on the cloud, I will be able to regain it back again. And he said, you need to get a cloud account. And I'm like, what the fuck is a cloud account? Because while I was on support with him, I was on YouTube looking up how to save stuff to the cloud, and they had nothing, you know, they didn't say anything about no cloud account. So he's like, you need a cloud account and this and this. And then I'm like, can you give me a link? And he sent me a link, and it's some PC website thing about a cloud saving thing. And I'm like, you didn't realize we're talking about an Xbox here. So I go into my sister's room and I ask her if she has a USB drive. To my luck, she had one with 6.5 gigabytes on it. So I delete all my DLC and all my good stuff like that. I saved my profile data, and I saved my online pass. So I'm thinking, yeah, I'm doing good here. So he says, load up the game again, and I said, alright. I loaded up the game again, and I asked him, which one should I save onto? Should I load up my hard drive, or should I load up the USB drive? And he said, load up the USB drive, see if it changes anything. Fucking game just ended, didn't it? Anyway, guys, I'll finish the story in a different commentary. You're gonna be looking at a black screen right now. Hope you don't mind. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm Nightmare. This is part 1 of this commentary. I'll put a part up, probably a small part up soon, because this is still gonna be a long commentary. Thanks for watching, guys. Nightmare here. Sorry for the excessive rambling. Peace out.